All right, sweet. Let's get into it. We've got another Arabia on the menu for today. It is going to be Margougou in the red here, playing as the Mayans, up against MbL in the blue, playing as the Lithuanians. I'm very excited for this matchup. Lithuanians, they get that extra food and an amazing Dark Age and Feudal timing as a result. Love to play into cavalry, of course, get those attack upgrades from the relics. On the other side, Mayans, obviously a fan of archer play, castles, but can easily spam eagles as well and have absolutely nasty eagles in the Imperial Age. So we'll see what both players decide to go for here. Thank you so much, SNM. I appreciate it. I had a really great time at the event. Am I going to cast Rage Force, Mr. Dash? I don't know. I just casted one of the Viper, just playing randomly there a little bit ago. I might cast some of it. It's a lot to try and spectate for a 4v4. But we'll see. We'll see. Possibly. I don't even know when all those games are happening. But checking back in with both of our players here. Second boars should be, or first boar at this point here for MbL. Feels like a little late, but Deer pushing as well for both players, so no scouting forward just yet. MbL will be the first player to actually come out and scout. Lots of skirms in Feudal for this matchup. Possibly. Well, yeah, my assumption would be yes. MbL loves his skirms, and Mayans likely want to go into archers, right? It's very rare that you see a ton of Feudal Age eagle play. Skirms would be the place where you would play eagles, though. So I'm sure we'll see some eagles in response if MbL does go straight into skirmishers, which I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him do. Yeah, barracks is going up now. Okay. So yeah, he's probably going to go into an archery range then. Especially because the second board just came in now too, right? Here's the loom click though. So yeah, okay, there we go. We are going to gold. Up to Feudal. He'll start producing militia. The question is, how many? 2 or 3 is always the question these days. Oh, look at your llama is stolen. Oh, nice guy, MbL. All right, eagle forward here from Margougou. He'll see that not all of the deer were taken. Hasn't scouted anything else just yet. Still 2 on gold. Second militia in the queue. Has scouted both wood lines. Did he scout the gold? Probably did. All right, 2 militia on their way forward. What a compact base Margougou has, though. Like, this wood line is so safe all of a sudden. Just because this barracks, you get another, like, house up or something here. Yep, already walling here. Like, the TC is so close to protecting those areas. It's going to be hard for MbL to find any real damage with these militia. You can just palisade right there. Okay, even tighter palisades, which is fine. And he's going to complete these ones here. Okay, archery range here towards the TC. Yeah, what do these militia do now? They can walk through here. This is why we should have walled right there. No! No, Margougou. Disaster. Now this 2 militia drush is actually getting value. Oh my god, he's gonna get a pick even. Holy crap. That should never have happened. Yo, Lidacor, what's up? But that was disastrous. Like, this should have gotten no value, essentially, at the point that you had these walls up and this archery range. One of these villas just puts a palisade right there. Put a house there. Like, they can't walk through. And instead, get a kill. Cause a whole bunch of harassment. A little bit of idle time as well during all of that. Good snipe, though, on the scout with the spear. So that's a nice little win there. It's a little victory. And we got a little hole there if we are trying to wall. It is skirm into archers. So a few skirms and then some archer production here at home for MbL. And that's into the archers that he sees over here. And so those are going to be faster moving skirms. And 3 is enough to start to come forward. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see, honestly, both of these archers go down. It's all going to depend on the reaction here from Margougou. But faster moving skirms just makes the chase down so easy. Can snipe the spear too if they want, but they're just going to ignore the spear for the moment. Okay, should get the 1 pick at the very least. There we go. And now they'll kite away. So that's a good pickup, nice and early. Thank you very much, Stefanot. I appreciate it. And Wecking Ball, I do not know. You'd have to T90 is your source for whether or not T90 is doing anything. I would love to know as well, man. I would love to know as well. It's one of my favorite events in all of Age of Empires, if I'm being entirely honest, is Hidden Cup. It's just such a great idea. It's so much fun as a spectator. All right, cool. Checking back in though. Sorry, also I'm like sipping my coffee and stuff. This is gonna be like pre-relaxed, a little bit more chill. And definitely feel free to ask questions, guys. This isn't like meant to be like hardcore, you know, solo casting and stuff. For me, solo casting is a little bit stranger, so I'm happy to have a conversation as well and just kind of also check in with the game as it plays out. But see, we do see a couple eagles in production, right? Because it's all into skirmishers at the moment, so. But it's what we expected, right? Heavy skirms for both players. And just kind of looking to trade here. The question is, what's going on behind all of that, right? How many farms do we have? We've got 8 to 8. On this side, we were able to push this away. Eco KD is 1-1, so not a ton of damage done either way. But no player has really established massive walls. Again, I think Margougou's base is just more compact and nice in that regard. It's just kind of an exposed gold for the time being until we get these walls up. So over here, this gold is very safe. We still have a lot of walling to do on this side and on this side at the moment. There's still a hole there, right? No, there's not. Okay, I'm crazy. It like kind of baited me. Okay, skirm gets chased away. Second archery range being dropped here by Margougou. So committing to more range production. Ooh, don't love this. And this is what I mean, right? So like, he's now MbL's now having to wall towards the TC in this fashion. Because he didn't have time and didn't force these walls up here. Which again, I don't really blame him for. I don't think he really had time to. It just shows how, you know, actually messy this game has kind of been, like, or active. I should say active more so than messy necessarily. You know, was able to get these walls up, but again, still has a big gap. And This is a great position for Margougou to kind of hold, harass the wood line, threaten the houses with the eagles for the time being, and all throughout all of that, he's not taking damage at home, so he should be also attempting to complete his walls while getting up to the castle age. Double archery range production, though, means it's going to take him longer to do that. And MbL has gotten himself up to 16 farms. We've only got 14 on the other side. Am I planning on doing semi-regular Age of Empires streams? I am. I don't have a set schedule at the moment. And it is very hard for me to ever commit to a very, very set schedule because I never know, you know, like when hosting gigs might come up, or I just, inadvertently have to travel occasionally for hosting gigs that can throw wrenches in plans. I generally do plan to start moving towards like full-time streaming hours. So we're talking like moving towards 40-hour weeks of streams, of which a number of those I intend to be Age of Empires streams every week. And if you haven't yet, you can check out my YouTube channels. I have 2 of them. The one that's listed as LOL, that's my main channel. That will be like League of Legends, Valorant, my main channel. And then I also have an Age of Empires channel that I'm kicking up. I just created it. So there's only 1 video out, but it's an NAC recap and Q&A video. And then I will be putting Age of Empires content out on that channel in case people don't want the crossover of content. They have both channels available. If you want both, feel free to subscribe to both. I would appreciate the subscription on both just as a show of support. But yeah, that'll be dope. See, again, look at this. The fact that this hasn't been walled is so brutal for MbL, by the way. And the castle age timings were identical as well, which is kind of fascinating because it feels like MbL should have been up before. All that said, for all the walling that MbL hadn't done, Margougou also hadn't done walling. And he'll actually lose some villagers as a result. Whereas MbL managed to not lose villagers, even though his walls got so severely disrupted. Okay, both players hitting castle. Margougou's a little bit faster to the upgrades, but just by seconds. Crossbow, bodkin for both players on the way. Yeah, we're checking back in over here, though, too. Early siege workshop here from MbL. Love it. Into all ranged, or primarily ranged units, and only some eagle warriors. Or scouts, even. Because we don't have the eagle warrior upgrade yet. Alright. Crossbows. Better numbers, though, at the moment, with some skirms mixed in here for MbL. So you got to be careful there, Margougou. Both players have bodkin. Just controlling the hill here. But honestly, okay, I lose 4 or 5 farms. Get a mangonel out, and that could be rather dangerous. I'm going to track the mangonel for now. Gets a big hit and just eliminates every single one of the skirmishers in a single shot. 8 skirmishers going down. Yes, they were feudal age skirmishers, but still, that's pretty brutal. And makes any more crossbows that you create all that more effective. Over here, MbL, though, is controlling so much more, right? Controlling a gold and farms. Over here, it was just farms that were being controlled. Ooh, we are maybe going to get a snipe here. Onto the mangonel, though. Yeah, it overstepped a little bit. So the 5 eagle warriors are going to look to do a little bit of damage in the back, though. Target fire will take 1 out, and we do have a few crossbows. Oh, my God. Mangonels MbL. What the hell? 2 mangonels. Just murdered. Look, you can still see the bodies right here. This is the thumbnail. It was just like, what? The body's here. The body's here. The body's here. 2 mangonels. Holy crap. That was devastating. Absolutely devastating. Okay, well, Margougou had repositioned all of his villagers over to the side. What's funny is through all of this, it's 1 to 2 eco KD. So all of that really still results in a very even game. And that's because we've just traded military for military. Right? And so the ecos are essentially equivalent. You don't have Bosaw over here, I just realized, from MbL. So that's, you know, gonna hurt him a little bit in the long run. And there's probably slightly more resources generated on this one side. Margougou, though, just another great target fire from MbL on the mangonels. But we'll get the kill here. Oh, my God. How many mangonel shots is this guy gonna hit? Yes, he does lose the mangonel in return. But, oh my, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just, it goes from bad to worse. He's also got the repairs going. He's gonna have to retreat, though, because the crossbows can kill the villager. Okay. Okay. Fadeaway shot. Not quite. Still holding the hill, though. This guy is insane. The mangoes are nuts. Now this is a game. We got a game today. We were just, all we had to do was complain, clearly, by the way. Because again, I'll call this out. Margougou now leading in the eco KD means he got 2 snipes back here with those crossbows, or somewhere, you know, along the front. So it's a very even game. Margougou actually has the military advantage in terms of numbers at the moment, and is bringing in ballistics, has the 2nd armor upgrade. MbL still doesn't have Bosaw, and like we said earlier, that is going to start to hurt him overall. Does clear this up finally in the back of his base. That feels good. But Margougou now bringing up a 3rd TC to match his opponent. 3 apiece. It's a 4-vil advantage currently for MbL. Mayans not on stone yet. Lithuanians on stone heavily. Market coming up as well for MbL. Back at home. Mangonel shot. Mangonel shot from the hill. We're looking for it. We're watching for it. It gets split. Margougou is actually paying attention. And there, finally gets a mangonel trade going in his favor. That feels good. Again, has ballistics. His opponent does not. So now he finally has control of this hill. So this could be big. Could work away on the production. Could work away on the TC. Can even threaten the gold villagers here. Margougou lands a hit, but doesn't get any kills. Two more mangonels coming forward, though, for MbL. He's looking for it. Just goes for the dodge back. Wow. Oh, 2 more mangonels coming forward for Margougou, though, as well. All right. It's a full-on castle battle. Couple Vil snipes. That feels good. That feels good. You're keeping the Vil counts pretty even at the moment. And you're the one with pressure now. Kind of feels like he wants to like clear this this house out to like create some space. It feels very cramped right here. It is a scary position to be in while you are the one with the hill. Maybe we can work a couple of rounds over here to work on the TC. He's going to get the house out of the way though as well. All right, Mangonel's looking to trade. Some damage coming through. Margougou's still using 1 back here. Wow, he's got 5 mangonels on the field now. Did MbL create any more? No. So this could really start to snowball, right? Like, this gets really scary for MbL if he doesn't produce more mangonels when his opponent has 5 at this point. He also has far less on food at the moment. Loses 1 mangonel. So it's 5v1 currently. Has 1 in the queue. Oh no, this one's weak. This one's weak. And it goes down. It's 5-0. 5-0 mangonels. Come on, Margougou. You gotta roll these forward, man. What are you doing back at home, huh? This is a great little raid as well. But yeah, you gotta get these mangonels rolling forward. This is such a bold castle placement against 5 mangonels. Against 5 mangonels and you just lost the one you had. Yeah, you can't place that, MbL. You gotta delete that. Nope, not the 1 vil. Delete that. Place it here. Place it here. Or here. You can place it there. Protect the stone, and then... But this is never going to work. Oh, no. MbL, no. This is terrifying. I mean, he's going to pop one mangonel. Finds one kill. He's in a micro battle now. 1v4. His castle has 300 health, by the way. He sends one villager out to it. Loses his mangonel. Castle will go down. You got to delete it. Okay. I think did he actually get that delete? He must have, right? I didn't actually look to see if the numbers jumped, but he has so many on stone. I wouldn't be surprised if he also didn't get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Would have deleted that much earlier. Placed it here or placed it here. Secure this. Then you could place a second castle over here or something. Like right here. Here and here to protect this gold. Then this back wood line, and then you could farm all behind it or something like that. But now MbL's in an awful position. His vill counts are fine, but he's playing mangonel defense with a single mangonel. That was a decent hit, but honestly didn't do as much damage as it looked like it did. MB should be dead for sure at this point. He does get the repairs on that mangonel, which are big. Doesn't quite get the target fire there. Ooh, but this is Margougou. Not great. Not even going to kill this mangonel. Oh, God. He's got breathing room again. Just like that, MbL has breathing room. And he goes for a much more aggressive castle placement as a result. He's got one mangonel. He has to worry about these villagers. Okay, does lose one. This could, don't throw the game again off of a castle placement. You need to delete that. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, gets the hit on that mangonel. That could be huge. That could be game-saving. Could be game-saving. Imp is on the way, though, for Margougou during all of this. And MbL is still struggling to get a castle up. That's a good hit. But the splits are there. Margougou will focus on this all day now. That's all he's going to focus on. Because he's on his way to Imp. He doesn't need to focus on anything else. Okay, a couple crossbows go down. They're moving in, though. You got to be careful here. Finally gets more kills. Now we can get this castle up. We have no food, though. Our opponent is about to be Imperial Age. Has university. Dropping a castle of his own here now. And honestly, could be placing that more aggressively if he wanted to. We're going 5 barracks. 6, because we have another one here. 7, 8 barracks total. And into Eagles. And we're just going to overrun our opponent. We're just breaking through the walls, run under the castle, and we're just going to absolutely wreck our opponent. Margougou is going to just destroy MbL at this point. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely brutal. Imp's about to hit. Boom. What do we click? We've got forging on the way. We've got a trebuchet on the way. We've got 4 eagles in production at the moment, but we have 8 barracks, so we can produce way more. He wants to get more upgrades. Probably queued scale mail behind this, I imagine. Or do we actually want the Elite Eagle upgrade first? That's fine. We're selling. Yep. Okay. There we go. Elite Eagle on the way already. Imp just on the way now. Good. Again, good cleanup there with the mangonels. And villager numbers are still fine. But here we go. Thank you, chat, man. Appreciate it. Cheers to you. Here we go. Trebs begin working away. Plate mail is on the way. What's the top bar in the middle of Capture Age? This one. Military value comparison. Yeah, GG's called because Imp is in and you see Elite Eagle. That's all you need to see. You see one Elite Eagle and boom. So yeah, military value comparison. Intriguing. Well played by Margougou. Well played. Just pumped out those mangonels. Honestly, the mangonel shots from MbL were nuts though too throughout this game. Honestly, they almost got him the dub. Like there were multiple places where those mangonel shots kept him in it. Damn.